There is new economic hope these days in Wilkinsburg. Much of the credit can go to an organization called New Sun Rising, which describes its leaders as impactivists who want to generate opportunity and change in communities that want to see a better future. Joining us now on the Sunday Business page to tell us how New Sun Rising works are two guests. Scott Wolovich is Executive Director of New Sun Rising. Felicia Robinson is Executive Director of A Peace of Mind Incorporated, a therapeutic art studio that offers different kinds of programming from Zumba and Pilates to yoga and is affordable for the community. It's also located right in the heart of Wilkinsburg on Wood Street. Hey, welcome to both of you. Congratulations for what you're doing. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
If I could start with you, Scott, New Sun Rising, a lot of folks watching this are going to say, what's that? It has a kind of a cool name, but what is New Sun Rising?
Sure, we're a nonprofit organization that works in a number of communities throughout the Pittsburgh region. We like to attempt to work with residents and local community plans in developing economic opportunity through different businesses and nonprofit initiatives throughout the region.
So you're based in Millvale, but Wilkinsburg is one of your target communities.
Correct. We, in partnership with the Wilkinsburg Chamber of Commerce, brought the Launch Wilkinsburg program to the community. We spent roughly 3 or 4 months understanding the community plan, holding community forums, understanding what the residents' interests were, and we went out and then recruited very talented, motivated, committed folks from Wilkinsburg, like Felicia here, who are looking to make a difference.
What is it that you want to do in Wilkinsburg? What is the overall goal of this project?
Sure, so there's 3 levels to the work. So it's a community incubator.
Right.
Most people know incubation from supporting technology companies and that type of thing. We've adapted that program to work within communities. The 3 layers that we really want to impact, first and foremost, are the leaders, the individuals, helping them develop skills, knowledge, connections for them to be successful. The second layer is really the organizations themselves. So the businesses, they need resources, they need access to capital, they need connections to each other and to the community to flourish. And then at the third level is really social capital. So we're working with businesses that not only generate economic opportunity, but help to transfer some social capital within the community, so there's a more nurturing environment for people to succeed.
I think all of that is terrific. And Felicia, you've been working with Scott on it's called A Peace of Mind, is that?
Yes.
What exactly is your organization up to?
So we're a therapeutic art studio. We are a nonprofit.
What is Therapeutic Arts?
So Therapeutic Arts is it's an art initiative. Well, so right now we have an art initiative. It's called Painting Through Pain. It's very grassroots, but our focus is to work with teens that have anxiety, depression, PTSD, who may not otherwise know about the traditional therapies, and offer them something tangible that they can identify with and take away from, and also in a group setting so that they can help heal each other.
So they engage in art.
Yes.
As a part of their therapy?
Yes.
To deal with whatever the particular illness or ailment that they might have.
Exactly.
Does it work?
I would like to say so. Yes.
And exercise is part of all that?
Yes, so we like to include mindfulness, so we're big on yoga. Our yogi is exceptional. Helena, she loves what she does, and she's ridiculously passionate.
Right.
And so, you know, she wants to help heal.
Well, you know, and I'm not even sure what Pilates is, but I know that's something else you offer as well.
Yes, yes.
So how is it that New Sun Rising helps you?
New Sun Rising offers a safe place to express ideas, find new revenue models, and then connect with other organizations that may be doing similar work in the community, and then basically just assessing those resources and maximizing on them.
I gotcha. So, Scott, are you out there been looking throughout Wilkinsburg? I assume this is just one of the community groups you're working with?
Yeah, we do. There's a group of 10, so we work in clusters. There's a cohort of 10 organizations, like A Peace of Mind. Some for-profit, some non-profit, some that haven't decided what they want to be when they grow up, but that's okay. And we work with them as a group each month and then individually throughout the year.
Yeah. So if I'm watching this show and I'm from another community, can I call you? I can get in touch with you and see whether or not you'd be supportive of efforts in other communities throughout the region?
Sure. We're very focused on underserved communities, so we know that Pittsburgh's experiencing an economic rebirth. We also know that some neighborhoods in this region have not been along for that ride. So we certainly are focused on places, communities in the north side, Wilkinsburg. We're going to be starting in Stowe Rocks. We're in Millvale, and also.
And we've got your information up there, so folks who want to get in contact with you can do so.
Yeah, we'd love to. We're big collaborators. We love to find partners and ways to connect the dots.
And Felicia, I'm going to give you the last word.
Okay.
Why should we work with New Sun Rising? What's your advice?
I would just say they know what they're talking about. They're very supportive.
They know what they're talking
Yes.
about. I kind of like that. I wish more people would say that about me.
Yeah, we're going to change our tagline.
They know what they're talking about. So, and are you optimistic about the future of Wilkinsburg?
I am. I see a lot of new programming coming in, and I can't wait to see what comes of it.
Yeah. Good. Well, I can't say enough about the work you're doing. I think it's wonderful to be community involved in this way. And Scott, thank you very much for helping Felicia. Felicia, thank you for coming up with the good ideas that you're doing. And I know there's a whole lot of other good folks out there that you can be helpful to. So once again, I appreciate it. Thank you for spending time on our show.
Thanks for having us.
When the Sunday Business page continues, how ballroom dancing gives critical personal behavioral skills to at-risk students. The great story of dancing